If you are a modern man, you probably have no idea about the real masculine energy. You are fed up with too many manipulated male characteristics, and maybe this is secretly ruining your social life. In this video, I'll share 7 secrets of masculine energy. By the end, you'll know exactly what you've been missing and what you have to embrace. Fortunately, anyone can reclaim the real masculine energy if they discover these secrets. Although most men will skip here, because this energy may seem harsh to them, and they'll stay average simps. But if you are ready to step out of your comfort zone and find out your real energy, then watch till the end or stay weak. It is your choice. Let's dive in. Secret 1. Groundedness over hype. You walk into a room. Some guys are loud, cracking jokes, showing off, needing to be seen. But then there's you, still, solid and present. That's groundedness. It's not quiet out of fear, it's quiet because you don't need the noise. Modern men confuse hype for strength. They think masculinity is loud, aggressive, and performative. But women don't crave noise. They crave certainty. A grounded man owns the room without raising his voice. His energy speaks before he does. He doesn't fidget. He doesn't chase. He radiates. Masculine energy isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being the calmest man in chaos who is unshakable, rooted, and respected. While the hype men burn out trying to impress, the grounded man becomes magnetic, without even trying. And this is your first secret to radiate masculine energy. Stillness is strength, and the world feels it. Secret 2. Controlled aggression. There's a fire inside you. You felt it when someone disrespected you. When life pushed you to the edge. When you were silent, but you wanted to roar. That's aggression. But real masculine energy doesn't suppress it. It masters it. Because uncontrolled aggression is destruction. But controlled aggression? That's power. That's the direction. Modern men are either too soft or dangerously reckless. One avoids all conflict. The other becomes the conflict. But a man with controlled aggression, he's the one people don't mess with. Not because he's violent, but because he could be, if he chose to. He's the storm behind calm eyes. The warrior who knows when to strike and why. That's the second secret. Your aggression isn't wrong. It's raw masculine energy. You just need to own it, not be owned by it. This is what makes you dangerously grounded. Secret 3. Emotional sovereignty. Real men feel, but they don't leak. Most guys today are emotionally fragile, triggered by a text, crushed by a look, ruined by a breakup. This is because their emotions own them. However, emotional sovereignty is different. It means you feel everything without being ruled by anything. You don't numb your emotions. You witness them. You channel them. You respond, you don't react. When someone pulls away, you stay centered. When life shakes, you don't crumble. When someone tries to manipulate you with emotion, you see through it because your inner world isn't up for rent. This is where true masculine power lives, in the man who can hold pain, chaos, love, loss, and remain whole. Because emotions aren't the enemy. Dependency on them is. Control your inner weather, and you become untouchable. That's sovereignty. And that's the third secret to owning masculine energy. Secret 4. Relentless discipline. Masculine energy without discipline, just wasted potential. You can have ambition, drive, even talent. But without structure, it rots. Discipline is masculine gravity. It's what pulls chaos into order. It's waking up when you don't want to. It's training when no one's watching. It's doing the hard thing, especially when comfort calls your name. Most men rely on motivation. But motivation is a mood. Discipline is a decision. You build a masculine presence in the dark, in the quiet hours, when the weak hit snooze, and the average person makes excuses. Every cold shower, every rep, every choice to stay focused when the world distracts, it builds your aura. Discipline isn't just for performance. It's for power. Because the man who masters himself commands everything else. This is your fourth secret. Be relentless. Be consistent. Be forged in the fire of your word. That's how you embrace masculinity. Secret 5. Stillness speaks. Masculine energy isn't found in noise. It lives in stillness. Most modern men can't sit still. Not physically. Not mentally. They scroll, twitch, ramble. They fill every silence with noise because silence exposes their emptiness. But the man who is truly grounded doesn't run from stillness. He becomes it. He can sit in a room and own it without a word. This is because his stillness speaks louder than weak men's words. Stillness is presence. It's your spiritual weight. It's the eye of the storm that makes the world pause. And people feel it in their nervous system. Not as charming, but as a deep, ancient safety. A man who isn't rushed, distracted, or reactive. That man is dangerous in the best way. So practice the art of quiet, of space, of still, sharp attention. Because when you stop chasing, you start attracting. That makes you a magnetic personality towards women. Secret 6. Purpose-driven action. Most modern men drift. They wake up, react, and survive, but they're not driven by anything deeper. And without purpose, masculine energy turns into confusion, addiction, and weakness. But the man on a mission, he becomes unstoppable. He doesn't chase women. He doesn't chase status. He builds. He moves like a man possessed by vision, by values, by something greater than himself. You want real attraction? You want presence? Then stop living aimlessly. Start moving with intention. Every action must align with your purpose. Every yes, every no, every habit must feed the mission. And when a woman meets a man like that, she feels it. His energy says, I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to create. This is your 6th secret, live by design, not default. And let purpose sculpt you into someone no one can ignore anymore. Secret 7. Quiet confidence. You don't need to announce confidence. Real confidence whispers. It doesn't try to convince. It just is. Most men try too hard. They talk themselves up. Flash their wins. Flex their status. But deep down, it reeks of insecurity. Quiet confidence is different. It comes from knowing, not needing. Knowing who you are. What are your worths? What you stand for. With masculine energy, you don't chase validation. You don't fear rejection. You walk away with peace, because your worth isn't negotiable. You don't need to be liked. And that's exactly how you can be respected. You speak less, but every word hits. You don't posture. You don't compete. You simply exist, with weight. And that's the final secret. Quiet confidence isn't loud, but it echoes to your surroundings, people. And once you embody it, you don't just become a man. You become the man. Now here you just unlocked 7 secrets most men will never hear. And even fewer will live. Because it's not the loud ones who rise, it's the men who build in silence, lead with purpose, and walk with quiet power. The world is starving for grounded, calm, dangerous men. Be one. If this spoke to you, like the video. If you're ready to own this path, drop a comment with I'm claiming my energy. And subscribe right now so you never miss the content that shapes men into icons. Until next time, thanks for watching.